Hi everyone, this is Shauna Charosa, RAYAC Executive Officer, and this is my desk. In this monthly video cast, I go over questions that are coming across my desk every single day so we can have much smoother real estate transactions here in York and Adams counties. So the question that I have today is, what classes do I need to take in order to renew my real estate license? So in Pennsylvania, everybody renews their real estate license at the same time. They have to renew them by May 31st of the even years. So this year, members would have to renew their real estate license by May 31st of 2026. So many of our members are starting to think about taking that CE and what they need to do in order to do that. So in order to renew your license by May 31st of 2026, you need to take 14 hours of continuing education. Now, this 14 hours of continuing education is different depending on when you got your license. So if you received your license prior to December 1st of 2023, you are considered a returning agent, meaning that you're renewing your license for the second time. So by doing that, you need to take two required courses. You need to take a course on agency and a course on fair housing. Those are the two required courses that you need to take with your 14 hours of continuing education. And RAYAC is offering a variety of courses that fulfill that fair housing and agency requirement with different instructors. So you have a plethora of options to choose from when completing those two courses on agency and fair housing to get to your total 14 hours of continuing education. Now, in addition to the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission requirements, there is also a requirement for realtor members. So realtor members, in order to maintain their realtor member status, they need to take Code of Ethics trainings and fair housing trainings every 3 years. So you have an additional time to get that Code of Ethics and fair housing training done, but that would need to be done by December 31st of 2027. Now, if you take the fair housing class that RAYAC is offering, the mandatory class, that counts for your fair housing training with the National Association of Realtors as well. So you're going to get 3.5 hours of CE. You're going to check off one of the boxes that you need for the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission training for fair housing, and you're going to check the box for the NAR Realtor membership requirement for the fair housing training. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Highly recommend that you do that through us. RAYAC is also offering Code of Ethics classes during this cycle as well. And those Code of Ethics classes will get you 3.5 hours of CE, as well as get you the requirement for your NAR Code of Ethics training that you'll need to get done by December of 2027. So again, 2 birds, 1 stone, get your real estate education requirements, get your CE for Code of Ethics as well. So that would be a good opportunity for you to do so. In addition, now, let's say you're not a returning agent. You are someone who's newly licensed. And by newly licensed, we mean anyone who got their license December 1st of 2023 or after. If you are newly licensed, there are 2 classes that you need to take. The one class is a 7-hour class that is the general module. It's called the general module that you need to take as mandated by the Real Estate Commission. In addition to that, you need to take either the residential module for 7 hours or the commercial module for 7 hours, whichever one that you were going to focus your practice on. So that will get you your 14 hours. As a new licensee, again, licensed after December 1st of 2023, you do not need to take the fair housing or the agent course that is required for those returning and who are veteran agents, for lack of a better word. You don't have to take those. You do have to take the general or the residential or commercial module. So we've had agents in the past who are newly licensed who get that confused, but newly licensed agents, you only have to take those 2 courses. You don't need to take the mandatory courses that the other agents in your office are having to take. So, other questions surrounding this: is RAYAC going to be offering Zoom classes? We will be, absolutely. So every January and February, we offer Zoom classes where you can fulfill your 14 hours of continuing education via Zoom. So if that is what you would like to do, we will be offering those in January and February. RAYAC also offers a Smart Pass. And what the Smart Pass is it is a pass that allows you to take unlimited continuing education here at RAYAC. So you would pay one flat fee. It saves you about $35 than if you were to buy the courses individually for the 3.5-hour courses you would need to get to your 14 hours. So it saves you $35 and you can take unlimited CE. So you can take more than the 14 hours that you need because you love to get educated on different topics. So we do have that available only to RAYAC members. So you have to be a member of our association in order to take advantage of that. But lots of members love to do that so they can get educated on a variety of different topics at one low fee. So all of our continuing education courses are available on our website, rayac.com. You can go there, figure out what's going to best meet your schedule, and start signing up for those courses. And then you'll get everything done prior to the renewal deadline of May 31st of 2026. One tip here, you have to, before you go and renew your license, finish your CE classes. So typically they open up that renewal in April where you can go in and start to submit your renewal for your license. But if you haven't completed your continuing education prior to trying to go to renew your license online, it's going to be a red flag and you are going to get kicked back from the real estate commission. So make sure that you get your CE done first before you try to renew that license online through PALS and the Pennsylvania Real Estate Commission. So I hope that information was helpful to you. If you ever have any questions that we can answer, please feel free to reach out to me because my doors and ears are always open to you. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day.